ownership mean to me in my life?
Ooh, it's a philosophical question.
The concept of ownership makes me feel proud and wanted and equal.
Taking control, essentially. So being the kind of master of your own destiny, doing what you want to do and having the power to do it in the way that you want to do it.
Powerful. If I'm in charge, if I'm owning something, I feel powerful.
It was really appealing to me to come to an employee-owned organisation to really harness something where I felt like I could have impact.
We're always a business that everyone would work together and try and get something great at the end of it. I think being employee-owned, like everyone has a literal stake in that now, so it's kind of another layer to that.
Being able to define your own path, you're plugged into it in a much deeper way.
So working in an employee-owned organisation, you are encouraged to have a voice and you're encouraged to play an active part in shaping what the business looks like.
What I've really noticed is the initiatives that we've run around diversity or around our apprentice scheme and around the journey to B Corp. They start off as initiatives, but people are able to really take ownership of them.
Advantages from being employee owned.
Other than the bonus. Nice. Yeah. The bonus, excluding that, just having like the partner voice sessions where we actually get to, put our opinions across, listen to what's happening, seeing how the business is changing. And when it does change, if it's something you're passionate about, how you can get involved, how you can help shape the way the company moves or grows or changes or evolves.
You kind of argue that you don't really need to know all that stuff, right? You just, you do your job and hope that somebody else looks after that for you. I'm pretty nosy, so I've always wanted to know that stuff. And I think it's really helpful, like, if you can understand that kind of wider context in what you work in. I don't know how, but somehow it does bleed into what you do.
Beforehand, I thought maybe employee ownership was just something that some companies needed to get ticked to make themselves sound good. But really, once you're in it and once you see the impact of it, it really does mean a whole lot more.
Employee ownership lends itself really well to engaging your employees. The reality is, if your people are engaged, you're absolutely going to reap the benefits.
I feel heard. I feel listened to as a partner.
I've been given a lot of opportunities to learn from other people within the business and also to learn academically as well.
I mean, this is kind of indirect, but Be Your Best Fest was a good example of how we're being asked to sort of learn and improve. Going to a festival of learning definitely felt like something that wouldn't necessarily happen if it wasn't employee owned.
The success of the business is derived from everybody that's sat in this room. So why would we not want to celebrate that? Why would we not want to share that?
What we've seen through the transition to employee ownership is that it's actually the beginning of something. It's the beginning of the next phase of Emperor.